Go now on 1st and 10. Now it's the former Raven. That's Gus Edwards. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. At the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Herbert. Pass to the rookie from Georgia. It's Lad McConkey. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Charger first down.
And we see a nice catch here by Lad McConkey. And, Mike, what really jumps out, and I can't stress enough how rare this is for young wide receivers in the NFL, fresh out of college, is just how good of a route runner he is. And it doesn't matter if he's in the slot or if he's out on the perimeter. He can run any route from any position, and that sort of versatility is going to continue to get him opportunities in this Chargers offense. And then when he has the ball in his hand, every play can be a big one. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Tight end going in motion here. Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. A 5-yard loss. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Chargers will tie the game at 3 apiece. Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. All even, 3 apiece, the score. We're back. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion over Flowers. 3rd and short, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 32 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down near close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll check this down to the running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. He's inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
First and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy.
He is in. The money right down. Touchdown Chargers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. his first NFL touchdown.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Whoa. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Herbert now on 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jackson now on second down. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with them, and will bring up third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line. That'll be a first down, a gain of 10.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Second down, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Ravens 17, Chargers 10.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This is taken in at the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's first and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now, Herbert. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball? first down line to gain to try to extend this drive. And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a fourth down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. On second down, here's a run with Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quan Alexander. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now it's Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Motion man, set right. On play action, it's Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing, Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Herbert to the air again. Open man is the tight end, Disley. They get 18 on the pitch and catch, and the Chargers have the first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
We'll try again here, second and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
From the gun on third down, Herbert to the left side, catch made by McConkey.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are able to cut it to 4. 17-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run. It's Henry. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Asante Samuel up from the quarter spot to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the ground, here's Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll go again here with Henry. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. On third down, here's a run by Henry.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive. Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this fourth down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge fourth down stop.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Jackson. The throw on the run is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens.